I like big rocks and I cannot lie. You agate lovers can't deny. When a rock rolls by with a quilty trace or a big old waxy face, you get sprung. Hey all, Ryan here from Planetary Lapidary, and I am yet again on another rock hunt on my favorite beach, Rock Beach, on the western shore of Lake Michigan. We had some pretty nasty storms come through this area, you know, a nice handful of storms the last couple weeks, so I'm hoping it kicked up some new stuff to find. Not really looking for anything in particular, maybe a couple more galaxy stones for a project I'm working on in winter, but other than that, we'll just start walking and see what we can see. So a little windy and wavy yet today, so I'm going to do the best I can with the sound. I'm going to do the same thing I usually do. I'm going to walk the wet rocks on the way up and then catch the dry ones on the way back. So let's start going and see if we can find some cool stuff. So a couple things I found in the first little bit here. This was just a little chunk of chert. It's kind of cool. It's kind of got a weird little pocket in there. Definitely not keeping it, just cool to see all the different colors of chert. Sorry about the sun, don't really have it today. And we got this guy, which looks like it's got some jasper running along the bottom, maybe some feldspar above that, and some basalt. It could just be banded iron with a bunch of the like pink feldspar in there, but it's perfect for cutting slabs this way. So I'm gonna take that one home for sure. Get some of those cool different layers out of that. And then this is another one I'm definitely bringing home to cut. This is a very elaborate mudstone pattern in there. You know, it could be some jasper stuff going on, but usually when you cut through these, you get all those horizontal patterns and they turn out really cool. So definitely taking that one too. All right, let's find some more. All right, so another little handful here. Sorry again about the light, no sun today. This almost looks like it's just like solid black chert with some limonite skin, but it's got this band going through it right there. So I think I'm gonna cut it in half. So maybe that's a little agate in there. Then we got this, thinking it's just banded chert. It's kind of hard to see out here, but there is some pockets in there that could be agate. You know, this is a really good size for a standing stone, so that'll be a Freeform Friday for sure. That's a perfect piece for that. Then we got a bunch of fossils. So this one, I think, is just a stromatoporoid. I'm not sure though. It's very just full of all different patterning, so not quite sure. Maybe stromat and something else. Then we got this really gunky looking stromat. So that one's definitely not coming home. We got this pretty cool piece. Kind of like stromat and algae there, and then you got some chain coral and the mudstone there, some other stuff going on, maybe another type of coral right there. So kind of just a fossil soup, but a really cool one. So I might try to shine that up actually. I don't know, it's a little gritty, but awesome piece. And then here's another one I think is probably just Favosites. It's just really worn away, so not a great one. Maybe some algae in there too. And then there's another little chunk that I found with a little pocket in there. Maybe Favosites, maybe stromatoporoid, not sure. But that one's was just cool with the little pockets in there. But all right, so let's find some more. Okay, so one little spot here, I see a couple things. That. And that. So I'm gonna try to grab them all here. Break my neck. Okay, so this is a piece of, I don't know that what you call it, slag or whatever, kind of man-made. That's all gas bubble stuff in there. It's kind of junk. And this is a piece of fossil soup. All little fossils running through out there. This is actually not a bad one to cut. Pretty solid, no cracks or anything. I think I'm gonna keep that one. And then we got this guy, which looks like it has some layering for sure. Try to get a little more light on it here so you can see those bands in there. Might just be a stromatoporoid. Could be a little cherty. It looks a little translucent, but we'll take a closer look when we get back. We're definitely going to keep that one. It's very clear, solid, good slabber. All right, let's find some more cool things here. I'll see if I can grab them right there. I'm soaked. And then yeah, the other one's gone. Let's grab this one. Yeah, so this is a piece of diabase. I don't see a lot of this here. Those are all little formations inside there. It's kind of just a very light two-toned basalty kind of base looking thing. I find a little bit of this down here. Not a ton, but a little bit. It's actually a perfect little size one. I might keep that one. I've never kept a diabase yet because I haven't found a really good one, so hopefully you can see it. Hopefully there's not too much right now. But okay, on we go. So we're here, another fossil soup. Really cool one though, with some brown and some like bluish. And then another pretty sweet mudstone. A lot of good layers in there. I love cutting these things and making jewelry out of them. They're so sweet, the contrast between the black. I love it. All right, let's keep going. Something right there. Grab it. Well, looks like maybe a little Favicites, maybe. Could be a horn coral, actually. Yeah, hard to tell. A lot of little dots. You can kind of see some stem structures there, but hard to tell. Could be a horn and then the top is just worn off. Cool little one though. Kind of got the whole thing there. Alright, okay, so I just found this one. This thing is awesome. I don't know, I don't have much light, but you can kind of see right in there. Like, look at all that layering. All those pockets. I'm not even sure what it is, to tell you the truth. It's probably some kind of fossil. But it does look like there's little agate pockets in there too, like right there. Really, really cool. I think that might be a cutter. Even look at that face. That's awesome. That one's definitely coming home. Sweet. On this one, walking the dry rocks, just walking over to my next spot. Definitely a stromat. Not sure how it's gonna look when it's wet, but we'll get it wet when we can get up here by some water and check it out then. Now that I have that wet, I don't know if you can see, but I think it's just a big colony of algae. You can see all the little dots throughout the whole thing. And then maybe some other stuff going on up here in this side, but all these little dots. Just a big chunk of algae. Pretty cool, actually. There might be some other stuff going on in there too. There's a lot of different textures here, but definitely some algae, maybe some other tubular corals in there of some kind. Really cool piece though. Another like multi-fossil. Alright, a couple more. That's great. Another little handful. I'm gonna just try to get them wet. Oop, I just found something right underneath there too, actually. We'll get that in a second. Alright, what do we got here? Maybe a little chunk of stromat. I wasn't sure what it was. Oop, wet feet. I wasn't sure what it was. But kind of cool looking. Nothing to keep though. It's a little gritty to tumble. So we found this thing. Kind of just a fossil soup. I didn't look at any of these before I got them. You know, I didn't get them wet, so I didn't know what they actually were. So a fossil soup, so cool, not a keeper. And this one was just had a lot of different layers and stuff to it. Nothing what I thought it was, but I did just see this as I was bending over it. Oh. Look at that. There's a horn. There's a section of horn. Nice big section. Probably one of the better ones that I found down here for sure. Awesome. Look at that. Awesome. Alright, let's keep going. Found 4 things in one little area right there. Thinking of Favicites for sure. Right there.
something. Right there might be something. Right there might be something. So I'm gonna grab them all. Alright, let's start with this little guy. No light out here. Kind of just got some inclusions running through it. Maybe just quartz, limonite stained. Thought it might have been some cold water agate, but probably not. Yeah, this one's definitely a piece of Favosites. Look at that face. Might be a good polished face. All the way through. Then we got, what is this? Oh, probably some Syringipora right there. Yeah, I'm guessing maybe just some tips coming through that little piece. Not a great one though. And this, yep, looks like a piece of oolitic jasper, just with a bunch of quartz running through it. You get some better light at the end here, but definitely thinking that's what that is. Probably keep that one and make some slabs out of. That's a really good size. Don't find a lot of good jasper down here, but that's a good one. All right, let's find a couple more, and then we're going to be to the end here in just a second. Right, so I do see something. I don't want to get soaked. Right there. That one too. Oh, just cool looking. This one. That's another horn coral. Look at that right there. Standing up, you can kind of see the end grain. Sweet, I've almost never found more than one horn coral in a day. Cool. All right, let's head it. All right, so I did find what I hope. Yeah, that should be a galaxy stone. Really cool conglomerate right there. Let's grab them both. That might just be concrete. It might be a really gritty pudding stone. I don't know, it looks cool either way. A lot of different colors in there. And then this one, gotta get it in the sun. Oh yeah, that's galaxy stone. You see some red there. It's just got a lot of green on the exterior. Some blue there, some green, some red. Yeah, that's a perfect size one too. So one or two more like that, and I should have enough for the project I want to do, but it's a cool little find there. I'm not sure if that's pudding stone or not. I don't think so. It's probably just some conglomerate, but really cool. All right, let's go a little bit longer here, and then we're gonna turn around. So finally, I spotted a decent stromat. Oh, almost away, right? Oh, it might be going now. Nope, right there. Oh yeah, definitely. That's a super nice one. Those big old bands. Sweet. I was worried we weren't gonna find a decent one. I love it with the mudstone in there too. Alright, so we're almost at the end, I promise. I'll show you a couple more in just a minute here, everything I pick up on those. Oh, look at that. Oh, maybe not. Stripes on that thing. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, look at that. Quartz running through there. Oh, look at that. That is so sweet right there. Awesome. So I made it to the end of my beach. I did find a few more things on the way back here. Found this thing, which is just really crazy. It's got yellow and white and red. It's waxy. Maybe some agatiness going on. Maybe just some jasper, but really, really cool. Kind of show you better later on. This light is horrible. And we got possibly a nice little piece of unikite. Not sure if it's true unikite. It's a little more red than usual. Might just be, you know, some red matrix with a lot of epidote over it, but good tumbler. And this one is just really crazy looking. It's got some like light blue stripes going through it, maybe just fossil or something, but I'm gonna tumble that one too, see if I can get that to tumble smooth. Then we got this guy, which might be the first agate of the day, right at the end of the beach. Little pocket there, and then it's got a nice big druzy pocket there. So I might just cut right through the middle of that one and see if I can't, see if anything's in the middle, but probably it looks like it kind of goes all the way through, so hopefully. Then I found these 3 chunks of Favicites. This little solid one there, some little translucents, big piece here. You can kind of see all the tubes on that one. Really nice one. Mostly quartz, so it'll shine up nice. And then another one here with just some big tubes in it all the way through. Really cool. And then I found this thing, which not 100% sure what it is. Kind of looks like Galaxy Stone, but it's definitely not gritty. But it'll kind of work for what I'm using it for. I kind of need to get some slabs that look like the stars at night, so I'm guessing this thing will be perfect for that. It's waxy, so I don't know if it's chert maybe, but I'm gonna cut it, and I think those cross sections are gonna look awesome. So we're gonna head back. My eyes are pretty tired, so I'm probably not gonna be looking too much in the dry rocks, but we will stop if we find anything crazy. Otherwise, we'll see you back at the house when we go through everything. Okay, so I made it back to the path to the car. I did find a couple other things, but I'll just show you guys when I get home and get everything cleaned up. So I'll see you in a minute. All right, y'all, so I'm back home. I have everything wet and cleaned up, and we'll take a look at what we got. First, we'll just start with a little tumbler pile I got. I got this little, that possibly Unakite, but it's a little red. I just got a little chunk of limonite and quartz to throw in the tumbler, and then that crazy light blue striped one. Probably just calcified fossil, but I'm gonna tumble it, see if it tumbles out good. Then we got all of our fossils. We really only found 2 ceratoporids. This one, just really nice one. And then this one, I'm still not 100% sure. It is translucent, so I'm thinking it's just a little slab of ceratoporoid, but it looks like there's some chert in there too. But a really cool piece to cut. Then we got all of our fossils. We got this Favicites, and this one with a really solid face, and then that other little third one. And we actually got 2 horn corals. I did decide this was a horn coral. I can kind of see the stems coming up there, so just a little horn, and then another bigger section of horn, probably one of the bigger sections I've found. It's really cool. And we found that really crazy looking, I don't even know what, if it's just a really elaborate Favicites or something in there, and then maybe some little pockets throughout. Really cool. A lot of little vesicles. Then we got that other fossil soup with the algae on the top, the chain coral on the side here, and through the mudstone, and then possibly maybe a top of a horn right there, but I'm not 100% sure. It could just be some other tubular coral, but a really cool piece. And then we got that big chunk of algae. I love this stuff. I just love all the little dots. So really cool. Again, we found what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different kinds of fossils again. So then onto the cutter stuff. I just got half of this wet so you can see what it looks like when you're looking for it on the beach. That's that piece of diabase. Really cool, a really nice solid piece. So I'm gonna try to just keep it just like that probably. And we got one really good Galaxy Stone. You can kind of see the red better there now, some blue, some red and yellow pockets. So that should be a really good cutter. Really solid slabs probably. Then we got that one mudstone we found. That'll be a really good cutter. All that contrast. This one, which I still don't know what it is, but I'm gonna cut through it. You know, it could just be like some smoky quartz with something included in it, but I guess I'll see if it's basalt in the middle maybe and it's just covered with something, but we'll see when we cut it. And then that other mudstone we kept to cut, another really good patterned one. And we got that piece of banded shirt. You can see it a little better now. Make a little freestanding piece out of that one, probably like this. Shine it up. This one I did not get wet, but this is that fossil soup. That really good piece of fossil soup that doesn't really have any cracks or inclusions or anything, so I can cut and get good slabs out of that. Oops. And we got that little conglomerate. Not sure if it's a pudding stone because of that red, but really cool nonetheless. We got this guy, piece of oolitic jasper with just a bunch of quartz in there. There you can kind of see all the little dots. It's very small though, but there you go. There you can kind of see it. So a really cool slabber piece there. You get some really good ones out of that. And then this guy was that just really weird. Now I see some green in there too. It's like green and pink and red and yellow. So I'm just gonna cut through it. It might just all be chert, but we'll find out. I'll do some cuts and see what's on the inside. Hopefully something cool. Then the three that I found on the way to the car, this one, which is just a really sweet piece of brecciated jasper, I believe. So I'm gonna get really good slabs out of that. It's solid, no cracks or anything. And I found this, which I'm not 100% sure what it is, but just look at some of that stuff. I mean, obviously all of that is probably chert, like the blue and like that gray patch right there. Just really, really cool stone. So I'm gonna cut that, get some slabs, and then hopefully have a really awesome pattern on the inside. And then this one I also found on the way back to the car. Definitely agate pocket right there. Some agate pockets around the top there. That's the main one right there though. So we'll probably just cut that one right down the middle and hopefully that's going all the way through. Maybe not though. And then the last little three things I found this, which I'm not 100% sure what it is. You know, it looks like it could have some agatey stuff going on. It's got yellow and red. It just looks so cool on the outside though. I might just keep it a palm stone as long as this isn't really soft yellow material, whatever that is. And then we got this little guy. Well, the possible agate with the nice druzy pocket in the top of it. You know, a little pocket there, maybe coming through. So that's another one I'm gonna cut right down the middle, see if there's anything on the inside. And then this little one, I wasn't 100% sure. There's a couple little pockets like right there, and right there, that makes me think it's a little bit agate, but it's tough to tell. It's got that limonite skin on there, but not sure. Again, maybe a little agate, maybe not. But yeah, so that's all the stuff we found. Found quite a bit actually. A lot of good projects for winter. So again, if you like this video, leave a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned at the end of the video for pictures like normal. And until next time, see you in the next one.